Take a breath, step outside.
We are live, so welcome to our people in our social networks, our Twitter people, YouTube, Facebook, which is IndigenousWays 501c3, our IndigiFam pages. But anyway, if you're beaming in, welcome from our social networks, and especially a big warm welcome to our people here in Zoom. And with that, I shall pass it over to you, Tash.
All right. Well, welcome everybody. Good evening in the beauty way. Y-A, universe, A-T apostrophe E-H. We are Ya'at, everybody. We are all one of the universe. Ya'at. And we'd like to acknowledge our ancestors and your ancestors too, the 19 pueblos around us here in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and everywhere you're beaming into. We'd like to welcome your ancestors and like to acknowledge the traditional caretakers of the lands also. Thank you very much. And just wanted to let you all know that we are Indigenous Ways, and you all know that. We're dedicated to bridging cultural exchange with people globally, and music is a wonderful, wonderful platform to do that with. And tonight we are so blessed, and we're going to have our virtual events. They're also recorded and archived on our website. We have our concert series Friday night, 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. We have our Wisdom Circle Wednesday evening, 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time.
So if you're new to Indigenous Ways and what we do, welcome. We're really grateful to have you here. Thank you. It's an honor. We've been doing this since the 1st of April, and that was supporting all our amazing artists and also presenters. We have two. One's on Friday night, as Tash was saying, 6 o'clock at the concert series where we are now. Woohoo! And on Wednesday, we have the Wisdom Circle with amazing presenters sharing their wisdoms, rising in resilience. How do we get through this time together? We're in a global pandemic, you know, and as Indigenous peoples, we are resilient. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here because of our ancestors and many beautiful gifts that has been bestowed. You can find those archived videos at IndigenousWays.org virtual events. That's our website, which there's something like, I don't know, 30 videos there if you wish to watch that. Or also we've, for the last, I don't know, 4 weeks, we've been beaming out through social networks. So if you're in our social networks, just put in where you're from. We're really grateful that you're here. Thank you.
Yes, and this evening we'd like to welcome our beautiful sister from the East Coast, from the Wampanoag tribe, Thea Hopkins. Thea Hopkins, we were so blessed to meet last year in California, and we heard her voice and we heard her sing. We heard her practice on her guitar. Very dedicated artist, singer, songwriter, and it was very impressive to see her just focus on what she was in Los Angeles for, and that was just for music, the platform she was able to stand on, and the tribe and her ancestors she represented through her music. Her voice is very, very unique.
Beautiful.
And I can't even compare her voice to anybody else, because I want to say Joni Mitchell, but not quite. I want to say Joan Baez, but not quite. So, you know, it's Thea.
Thea Hopkins.
We've got Thea Hopkins tonight. So let's give it up for Thea Hopkins. And it looks like our interpreter screen froze up. 1 second, please. Let's see what's going on.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
So with that, let's give it up.
On, Chris. Yeah.
Well, let's give it up for Thea Hopkins.
You're sweet down by the water. Well, I'm a honey down by the water. Down by the water. That is where we meet. We once kissed all down by the water, drunk with heat. Down by the water, oh, oh, down by the water, there was no need to speak. The clouds rolled in, the sun rolled out, rain came crashing down. We got caught in a hurricane now. That's what we found. Then clouds rolled in, the sun rolled out, rain came crashing down. We got caught in a hurricane and now that's what we found. Still not whispers down by the water. If you're listening, down by the water, oh, oh, down by the water, that is the way we would meet. Oh, 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 down by the water, that is where we would meet. You gotta learn to cross that river of love. Gotta learn to cross that river of love. Gotta learn to cross that river of love.
Right on, Thea. Thank you. Hey, Thea, there's something going on with your microphone. There's a lot of distortion on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when we did that sound check.
Oh, wow.
See, that's good.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
How is it right now? How is it right now, Elena?
It's good now, but
Maybe I should back up a little.
okay. Just give us a couple of guitar chords and this. I think that's going to be better. I'll let you know on the next song.
All right. Okay. Well,
With the mic, it's different now.
no, the settings are the same. I just want to say thank you to Elena and Tosh for inviting me to be here tonight, and thank everybody for coming to Indigenous Ways concert series. And it's nice, no mask required, right? So that's a good thing. That was a song I wrote called "Down by the Water," and as has been said, we're extremely resilient. I'm a member of the Wampanoag tribe of Martha's Vineyard, and the Wampanoags have been on Martha's Vineyard for over 10,000 years. And we are the tribe that met the Pilgrims when they landed on Turtle Island, and we helped them survive the first several harsh winters here. And as I say, it seemed like a good idea at the time. But this next song is a song I wrote. It's about my great-great aunt. Her name was Tamsin Weeks, and she was a medicine woman. And she was renowned throughout New England for her remedies and cures. And so I dedicate this to you, Tamsin. Walks in love, gathering leaves and twigs. She'll dry them in the sun as the daybirds sing. Tamsin Weeks, fevered brows, broken hearts. Tamsin Weeks, no woes what you need when life falls apart. The time tumbles round, taps and weeks, favorite bras, broken hearts, taps and weeks. No, oh, oh, is what you need. Life falls apart. Wampanoag, who knows the earth and its healing ways, secrets passed down to her from Indian yesterdays, times and weeks, favorite brows, broken hearts, times and weeks. No, oh, oh, is what you need when life falls apart. No, oh, oh, is what you need when life falls apart. No, oh, oh, is what you need when life falls apart.
That was the sound, Thea. Clean.
Woohoo!
You got it. You're on a roll.
All right then. Great. So the second verse in that song is an actual recipe of my aunt's for ghost tea, which was one of the remedies which she used. I think it was for whatever ails you. It was probably a wonderful cure-all. So this next tune is called Medicine Line, and you may know that during the Indian Wars in the 19th century, the line between the United States and Canada was considered a magical line by many tribes, because they could cross over into Canada and the United States cavalry couldn't follow them any further than that. And so I took that the title, and the song is about, I created a story about somebody that was finding their way home. But he cut out a Cherry Creek, only been back 1 week. But he broke down and stole some cash, put it in his pocket real fast. But he heard the sirens whine and took the road to Medicine Line. But he got tired of feeling chained like a junkyard dog left in the rain. Scraps of dreams, scraps explode on an Indian reservoir, hard wind blows. But he heard the sirens whine and took the road to Medicine Line, where the ghosts and the copperheads and the whippoorwills drive in these hills. Found by his car on an old dirt road, couldn't even track him in the snow. But he crossed Medicine Line, a place your enemies will never find. But he heard the sirens whine and took the road to Medicine Line, where the ghosts and the copperheads and the whippoorwills drive in these hills. They still talk about it around here and now. He disappeared out the past Medicine Line, where he disappeared like a ghost in the sky. But he heard the sirens whine, so he took the road, took the road
Beautiful.
Oh, thanks. And the sound is a little better now?
Way better.
Good,
Thank you.
good. So I have my tech guy is here. He's saying that it could use a little bit of an improvement.
Where is it plugged in here?
There's no mic.
Oh, you're not using this?
No, I'm not using it now.
No.
Okay.
No.
This is all new to me. This is my second time. I feel like it's like I'm starting to perform all over again for the first time, which you kind of are in this situation. This next tune I'm going to sing, it's a song I wrote, which is on my most recent album, and which came out in 2018, and it's called The Ghost of Emmett Till. And when I recorded the song, I thought, well, you know, I didn't think of it, I felt kind of compelled to record it because I wrote it, finished it after Michael Brown and Ferguson, and it's a song that it's as true as when Emmett Till happened over 60 years ago, and as it is today. So. In the town of Money, on the Mississippi side, sharecroppers, cotton patches, magnolia skies. Deep in this town, more than 60 years ago, a boy was murdered down the road. Ghost of Emmett Till walks across this land, still waiting for America to take his hand. Out on the Delta, there was no moonlight when Emmett Till was taken from his bed that night. Whistling at a white girl on a summer day, a 14-year-old black boy would end up in a grave. Ghost of Emmett Till walks across this land, still waiting for America to take his hand. The Tallahatchie River, where Emmett Till was found, those waters are still rolling. They feed this ground. You can get away with murder in this country still, if the boy looks like Emmett Till. The ghost of Emmett Till walks across this land, still waiting for America. Ghost of Emmett Till walks across this land, still waiting for America to take his hand. song is the title. It's the title track of my album "Love Come Down," and I know it's probably not a good idea to do any kind of group singing, but when you hear the chorus, if you feel like joining in, please do. It's about bringing love to this earth, which is so, so, so needed. Yesterday, not a sound, drops of rain, a long dry ground. Every prayer I've never heard was answered. Every word. Love, come down. Lord, come down. Hold my hand, now hold yours. Remedy, simple cure. In this world, wrong has might, many times, turning day to night. Lord, come down. 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 Come down. Come down.
All right.
Beautiful, Thea.
Beautiful, Thea.
Thank you.
Thank you. So this next tune is it's called Mississippi River, Mississippi Town. Sky spitting rain, crow flying by, waters rising high as pain, July. Bible storms coming, world flipping around. Mississippi River wants this Mississippi town. Mama, if the levee breaks, gonna cause big heartache. Push down the land, rivers get bad. Last storm took everything we had, roaring like an engine on its way down. Mississippi River wants this Mississippi town. Mama, if the levee breaks, gonna cause a big heartache. Mama, if the levee breaks, gonna cause a big heartache. Water stopping tonight at the county line. Only a fool thinks the river's changed its mind. Learn to swim more to high ground. Mississippi River wants this Mississippi town. Oh my, if the levee breaks, gonna cause a big heartache. My, oh my, if the levee breaks, gonna cause a big heartache.
You very beautiful.
Thank you. So, I don't know how many folks out there might have seen the Rumble documentary about.
Yay!
Right, that's right. So I'm going to do a little bit of Link Ray going into my my song Lilac Sky. So it's a little bit of a tribute. Lilac sky turning black, trails down the railroad track. Streets so narrow where we fall into each other's arms. Angels have wings to fly. Angels have wings. Angels have wings to fly. And baby, so do you and I. Windows like tambourines. This hotel, tonight we're a dream. Angels have wings. Angels have wings to fly, and baby, so do you and I. Angels have wings to fly. Angels have wings. Angels have wings to fly, and baby, so do you and I.
Right on. Angels have wings to fly. Beautiful, Thea.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So how are we doing for time here?
We're looking at 1 to 2 more songs is good. 2 songs would be good.
All right, sounds good. I just want to say Elena and Tash are doing really just incredible work. You know, with everything they're doing with the runs that they're making it like 2 times a month. Are you guys going to Black Rock?
Yeah, we're taking 2 runs to Black Mountain, and we're starting our
Black Mountain.
fundraising for our 3rd one.
Wow.
Thank you very much, and this is a joy having you here with us tonight. So thank you for joining us.
Well, it's my pleasure, really. So I will do 2 more songs here, and I want to thank everybody for listening tonight, really, and very much appreciate it. This song called "Rows and Rows of Stars," and it's a love song. There we go. Your lips are like 2 lines of filament, copper fire underneath these rows and rows of stars. The air crackles tonight with words unsaid and moonlight underneath these rows and rows of stars. Before my eyes, before my eyes, before my eyes, before my eyes, eyes, eyes. Lightning strikes, then it shakes the foundation, and you wait underneath these rows and rows of stars. If every word you said was worth 50 cents, I'd had enough to pay my rent underneath these rows and rows of stars before my eyes, before my eyes, before my eyes, before my eyes, eyes, eyes. Empty bottles sing tonight to old loves and midnights underneath these rows and rows of stars. Stars, stars.
All right. That is so beautiful. The
Thank
Very
you.
beautiful.
The elements.
I am.
So I'm going to finish up here with a little lullaby, and it's called Until Then. And I want to thank Elena and Tosh and Press for everything tonight, and everyone here. Thank you for listening. It's very much appreciated. And until then. Until then, time for us to say goodnight, my friend. The clock says so. Time for us to go. To go to sleep and dream a while. All the things that make you smile. Tomorrow is another day. Until then, until then, time for us to say goodnight, my friend. Go to sleep and dream tonight as the moon flips on its light. Know that our love will never end. Until then, until then, until then, until then, time for us to say goodnight, my friend.
Thank you so much, Thea. That
Beautiful,
was
Thea.
absolutely beautiful. And
Fantastic.
I just want to tell you that it's so beautiful to know Indigenous brothers and sisters out there that have their history, their stories, their ancestors, their relations, to carry those stories on
Powerful.
through song, through paintings, through poetry,
Absolutely.
through the creative gift that we've been gifted with our birth from Creator. And thank you so much for honoring your tribe, the Wampanoags. We are so grateful to know Wampanoags, and you guys are like the most sacred tribes to me of the East Coast. Wampanoags, you've had a challenging ride with this government and all that kind of stuff. And we are following what's going on right now, and small victory that's still going forward. Small victory, hopefully, is going to be a big victory. I mean, federal recognition's a big deal. So thank you for everything that you're doing, and we want you to know that we love you, we believe in you,
Absolutely,
and we support you in
totally.
any way we can.
A gazillion %.
So hopefully you do a tour down here to the Southwest.
You'll have to come through Santa Fe, New Mexico. We'll host you for
We'd
concert.
love to host you and hook you up with some other resources while you're here.
Thank you so much.
But, so thank you so much, Thea, and blessing us and showering us with your gifts. It's that time again where we're going to encourage all our wonderful folk from the Zoom end. If you want to turn on your cameras, think about some things, questions you may have for Thea. You also may have not only some questions, but also some comments you may have. So while you're clicking your cameras on, this is what's happening.
Yes, we have Dr. Corrine Sanchez, wonderful San Ildefonso sister of ours, who is the executive director for Tewa Women United. She's going to join us next Wednesday, July 1st, and tell us what's going on her side of the Pueblo lands here of New Mexico. So we're very excited. And then we're super, super excited for our sister, Narissa Bond, who is going to be Zooming in from Virginia Beach, Virginia, and she is an amazing singer-songwriter. We've been following her for a few years now, and we've been blessed to see her at concerts and festivals as well. So we're looking forward to our next week. Wonderful performers, speaker.
And so also we want to give our shout out to all our sponsors for the concert series. We have the First Peoples Fund, the City of Santa Fe Arts and Culture Department, the National Endowments of the Arts, and the New Mexico Arts for making that happen. And we've just recently been sponsored for the Wisdom Circle with those sponsors, also including the National Endowments of Humanities and also the New Mexico Humanities Council in putting all of these on. So thank you to them. Also, thank you to those individual donors that have also helped support the performers, the presenters, also the ASL interpreters, and also our board.
And we just completed our Black Mountain, Arizona Navajo Nation run this past Tuesday. It was a super success. There was 5 cargoes full of goods. We had essentials from cleaning supplies to food. We even brought some produce. You can see on the middle picture there all the trucks that lined up all the way down. Several pickup trucks. It was 3 hours. We fed over 52 families. A couple of hundred people got some really good stuff on that mountain. We were gifted over $12,000 in donations and fundings so we want to thank everybody.
Thank you.
We want to especially thank our team of volunteers. We want to especially thank our team of volunteers who came to the house and helped pack up all those boxes and organize everything in a way that was going to be, we were going to be able to give, 7 different packages to every single truck that passed through. So it was very much a team effort getting ready for the trip and going on the trip and then getting to the trip. Everybody wore masks, N95 masks, goggles, gloves. So we were all sweating in
Arizona
the hot sun.
heat. Yum,
and,
yum.
There's our beautiful elder, our relation, Jane Blue, and her husband. Thank you all. That was a great trip. We're going to do it again.
And if you want to donate, we have PayPal and also Venmo. You can go to our IndigenousWays.org donate page. There's 2 donates, one for the Indigenous Ways virtual events where we are at this moment, also for the Black Mesa Navajo Nation. And if you're into the snail mail, there's the address there. And here are all our electronic sites. But one of the things we also want to talk about before we throw it over to everyone is our July series is coming up. In fact, it's July next week.
We have
That's
some
how
am-
quick everything's happening.
We have some amazing speakers and performers next month. We got a great comedian, Crazy. He's
Crazy Cass.
from Montana. We have Lakota John. He's based in North Carolina, travels the world. We have John Kurzwig. We have Bill Miller from Wisconsin. We have just amazing performers and speakers next month.
And as you know, starting the concert series next Friday will be Narissa Bond, comes from an extraordinary Bond family and civil rights, phenomenal activist and singer-songwriter. Over to our wisdom circles, as Taj was talking about before, we have the beautiful Dr. Corinne Sanchez. We're very blessed because her mother, Elder Kathy Sanchez, kicked off the Wisdom Circle on the 1st of April. She was the co-founder and executive director of Te Woman United. Now, Dr. Corinne Sanchez is the executive director of Te Woman United, which is a native-run organization based here in New Mexico, and supporting native communities, doing extraordinary work. So we're looking forward to her coming in. After that, we've got Claude Elk from South Dakota that will be blessing us in the Wisdom Circle, as well as Joni Romero, who's from the Cochiti Pueblo, an extraordinary woman moving and shaking, doing a lot of policies and helping Indian country. We have also at the end of the month another Wampanoag powerful woman looking at the land rights, protecting Mother Earth, and that is Leslie Jonas. So we're very excited about that. You can go to our website, IndigenousWays.org, virtual the events, and you'll be able to see all those incredible people and lineup that we have. But this wouldn't be possible without any of you being here, and also because of our presenters and our extraordinary performers like the beautiful Thea. So now that you're here, and let's please give it up for that incredible visit. Medicine.
Right,
let's give it up for Thea Hopkins.
Yay, Thea.
Thank you so much, Thea. That was so beautiful. Okay, let's go to the floor. Is there any comments? And also, if you're in social media land, if you want to type in something in the chat box, and we'll share that here through Zoom. But is there anyone out there that wants to share anything or say anything or questions for Thea?
Be sure to unmute your mic. I remember the advertisement that was going on for the event, so I'm looking forward to seeing that, Christina said. We'll post that soon for you, Christina, and everybody else.
This is from Veronica Johnny out here on Facebook. Actually, she's given a lot of comments, so I'll just say them all. When you were talking about Rumble, and if you haven't seen Rumble, you've got to get it out through Netflix. Absolutely phenomenal. Anyway, Veronica is saying, yes, I've seen Rumble when you asked that. And then she also says, beautiful voice and music. And most importantly, she says, we love you, Thea. We love you. So thank you for all your music, Thea.
Love you too, Veronica. Look forward to seeing you again.
She also said she's been singing along to your music.
Oh, thank you, Veronica.
All right. Would anybody else like to say anything tonight?
This is Christina. I want to tell everyone to please be safe. From what I hear, the Southwest area, the 14 states have the COVID-19 spreading throughout them. Here in New York, I do feel safe here. I was preparing to go to California, but now I'm a little scared because New York has been working hard to keep the numbers low. And, you know, there's people everywhere in the city, and we've been working really hard to contain the numbers. So I want to caution everyone, please always wear your mask. Please stay home more often. Please do that. I have a cousin in Arizona, and her friend recently passed yesterday from COVID. And she was in the hospital there in Arizona, and I was told that they are full of COVID patients at the hospitals in Arizona. So please, I beseech you and I ask you, please take care of yourselves. Eat healthy as you can for now. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, please take good care of yourselves. So all you in the Southwest, be mindful. Take good care. Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you for that, Christina. A couple of things I want to share with you when we were out on the Navajo Nation. One of the things I've got to give kudos to for the president of Navajo Nation, Mr. Jonathan Nez, when we were there on our first run, which was the 21st of May, everyone, including the hitchhikers, all had masks. So when we were up there on Tuesday with our second relief run for Black Mountain, everyone had their protective gear on. When we were coming back, because we've got a second, our third run scheduled for August 11th, we heard on the news about Arizona, and that's so high, and we also were aware by the time it's August 11th, it's going to be totally insane. So we were wondering whether or not we should go for the safety. Now, we took 2 board members with us, and when Tash was talking to them the next day, they went, absolutely. So what will happen for us is we will bring we'll bring that date forward, probably mid-July, but we're having a board meeting tomorrow to discuss that, as safety is imperative. But one of the things being okay going to the Navajo Nation and Black Mountain is in Arizona is the stipulations that President Nez has put through, and the Navajo people are following that, of the distance that you talked about, of masks that you talked about. So thank you for that. And everyone out there too, make sure you stay safe. Shells, who just popped on the screen here, she was the beautiful person that said, we've got to go back. So we're listening to you, Shells, so thank you.
And also, I just want to say that, for example, when we stopped in between Ganado, it's a place called Burnside, to get gas. There was 3 of our vehicles with the U-Hauls hooked up to them. So we stopped to get gas. Walking into the gas station, the door is locked. So there's somebody at the door. They take your temperature. You go in, and it's just so like almost quarantined in the store. We went to Bash's, where there's a Starbucks in Window Rock, and there was another Navajo guy there to take our temperatures, so screen us before we went into the Bash's shopping mart, and everything's just so clean. I mean, the Navajo Nation is doing a better job than what's happening here in Santa Fe. Everybody's in masks, all the workers are in gloves, everything's just constantly being wiped down, the carts. I was so proud of the Navajo Nation for the measures they're taking. And they're on lockdown right now. My mom and Harry, who are with us right now, are in lockdown. They cannot walk outside of their house until 6 o'clock Monday morning. And if they do, they get a $1,000 fine. And I know people that have gotten those $1,000 fines. So this is how strict it is on the res, because the numbers are going up. 40% of the reservation is without running water. Let's put a spotlight on that, okay? Everybody, 40% of the Navajo Nation is without running water, and that's over 180,000 Navajos. Let's do the math. All right. Love you guys. Thank you very much. Anybody else have anything more to say tonight?
So while those are thinking about that, I just want to say Christine said, thank you so much. Wonderful music and message. Thanks, Thea. We've also got Moira Garcia, who was on the line. She had to cut short, but in her language, she was just saying, thank you so much, Thea. and a lot of beautiful things. Oh yeah, you saw that. That's really great. So some and a lot of beautiful comments you've already seen. So that's really wonderful.
Thank you, Shell, for coming with us on this trip. Rachel Pablo from Gallup, Navajo sister, board member for Indigenous Ways. We love you, Shell. Thank you very much. Jerry Barney, we love you, from the Navajo Nation living in Boston. Christina, Cherokee, New York City, we love you. Thea, Wampanoag, we love you. And our beautiful, beautiful interpreter,
Yay
Zoe,
for our
comes from all kinds
interpreters.
of tribes, and she is just the most incredible interpreter that is really gonna move some mountains with her movements, because Zoel is on a mission. Zoel is on a mission, and we support Zoel all the way. I can't wait to see more that Zoel does, and I'm sure she doesn't like interpreting about herself, but we love you, Zoel. Thank you for being with us. She's like, stop, finish already, Tosh. Okay, love
Okay,
you,
and
Zoel.
also a big shout out to Chris, of both Chris and Zoel, for making access available for all. But more importantly, you know, the medicine that's been shared this evening from Thea Hopkins, her web links, please, please, please be sure to visit and support Thea. There's they are in the chat box, and please buy her music, support her in whatever way that you can. But the fact that you're all here is a testament to that. But, you know, this wouldn't have been possible tonight, would not have been possible, and being here without the beautiful Thea Hopkins. So please, let's give it up for Thea.
Yeah.
Touch the earth, touch the earth.